welcome to the Weekly Blend. I'm Heidi Ellsworth.
I'm Karen Edwards.
And we are here at the Metal Building Erectors and Contractors Association meeting in Charlotte.
Metal Building Contractors and Erectors Association.
MBCEA. Yes! I keep saying erectors first because a lot of people don't realize, Karen, that we are really metal. We aren't just roofing. We're not just roofing. We are all about the metal buildings, about everything that goes along in metal, from the HVAC to directing the building, obviously. Love us some barnuminiums.
Oh yeah,
And
a lot about insulated metal panels.
Yes,
walls.
Yes. All of that's happening here at this show. We're really excited. We're looking out at the floor right now and people are setting up. And we're going to be able to really talk to a lot of contractors who are out there who are building metal buildings.
Yeah.
I
know. I'm excited. Things kick off around 2 today.
Yeah.
But you will be hosting an RLW. I'll be here. And Heidi's got an RLW today, so go sign up for that if you haven't.
And it's going to be great. It's with TAMCO and it's on high performance shingles. And so as we're at the metal buildings, we're also talking about that high performance shingles that are out there. And of course, our friends from TAMCO, the technology they have behind their performance is amazing. They're going to talk about that today. And I think that's really important for you to be able to ask questions like, why? Why does that perform? How does that perform? Because they have great answers. So join us today, 2 o'clock Eastern, 11 o'clock a.m. Pacific. Tomorrow morning, we will not be on.
Oh, that's right.
Megan Ellsworth will be hosting Coffee Conversations, and that is going to be with Beacon.
Nope, it's QXO.
I did that. Oh my gosh. So if you haven't heard, there has been a major rebranding. Beacon Building Products is now QXO, and they are going to be sponsoring this Coffee Conversations this week, and it's all going to be about female professionals in roofing and their winners.
These are past winners. I can't even think of who's on, but I know it's going to be a great conversation.
It's going to be great. It's already, we're already seeing huge registration numbers for this because it's going to be past winners. It's going to be some of the leading women in QXO, and we're on. I'm really, really excited about it. And I know Megan, because she's the chair of National Women Roofing Denver, one of the chairs. She co-chairs that. I'm really involved there, so I think it's going to be some great conversation, opportunity to ask some questions and make some comments.
We're going to have to sneak in from our phones, I think, and watch a little.
And see how it's going. Because we're going to be here, and we're going to be in the middle of doing, we have our soundstage, check it out, nice chairs, and we're going to be interviewing contractors, erectors, and all of the providers of builders, materials, manufacturers, who are here and finding out what's going on in the metal building industry.
Yeah, I'm excited. We're going to be going live on Metal Coffee Shop's YouTube channel.
Yes, so join us there. Metal Coffee Shop YouTube, subscribe and
ring the bell
so you don't miss a single episode. I have to tell you, so much is happening on all of our sites, and I think a lot of times people don't realize how much is going on in metal building, how much is going on in coatings. Why? We have a coatings talk next week with General Coatings on restoration.
And Everroof.
Yeah. Then we also have another coatings restoration that's going to be sponsored by APOC for Coatings Coffee Shop, Coffee Conversations at the end of the month. So there's stuff always happening. Always happening, whether we're traveling or not. Speaking of traveling.
Oh, yeah.
We're hitting the road again next week.
Again.
And we're not staying home too much, Karen.
We get home Friday night, and then we leave again Monday morning.
Yep.
And we're going to Mycocycle, which is just south of Chicago, as part of RT3 in-person meetup.
Yeah, Roofing Technology Think Tank. If you're not involved, if you don't go to the site, check out the resources, check out the solutions directory. You are missing out. It is some of the best help around technology in the roofing industry there is. Karen is the executive director, so you can get all kinds of information from Karen too. But this is part of, for anyone who's a member, there's 2 levels. You can be a full member or you can be a community member with RT3. But if you're a full member, twice a year we have live meetups. Sometimes three, yeah, at IRE. Meetups where we go and check out technology across the industry. And this next week with Mycocycle, you want to tell them what Mycocycle does?
Yeah, so Joanne Rodriguez,
Yes.
she is also a member of RT3, but she started Mycocycle, I think it was back in 2015 or 16.
We presented to the Lions the same year. She was presenting on her technology. I was presenting on National Women in Roofing.
Nice. And she actually, I'm going to really simplify this, trains mushrooms to eat construction waste, including asphalt shingles, right? And then they output a raw material that can be used in the manufacture of new products.
Yes, it is so amazing. So if you think of this pile of asphalt shingles, you put all this fungi on it, and it eats it down, and then you have granules, and you have filler, everything that basically can be reused, reintroduced into the cycle of creating asphalt shingles. It's so cool.
It's all about mushrooms. Yeah. So I'm super excited to see the operation. She doesn't know if they're going to be manufacturing that day, but we're getting a tour.
Yeah. So I want to see those mushrooms. I know. It's going to be really cool. And we've been, both Karen and I have been tracking her and friends with her for a long time. You can find a full directory on Mycocycle, along with a directory for Joanne on Roofers Coffee Shop if you want to get more information. And of course, after next week, you'll see articles coming out and more information on RT3, so you can find out what it's all about and how to get involved.
Yeah, looking forward to that.
I know.
I want to mention too that some of our team members today, Zane and Megan, are at the ABBA show, the Air Barrier Association in Denver.
Hello, Denver. Hi, Denver. Air Barrier. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited that they're meeting with folks. You may be seeing some live coming from there.
Yeah, they'll be doing lives.
Yeah, and so they're going to be going out across Cody's Coffee Shop live, right? Or maybe it's Roofers Coffee Shop.
I don't know.
Check them both.
Subscribe to them all.
Yeah, subscribe to them all. And it's so important because really everything we do across all of our coffee shops is about the building envelope, right? We're doing roofing, siding, full buildings, you name it. Insulated metal panels that are going on for cladding. I love that. Check out. I'm thinking of, we have a number of companies that are out there. All weather insulated panels, AWIP, all weather. I was trying to get the A for our friends. And also, we're going to be meeting here with Kingspan insulated panels too.
We're doing a live podcast with AWIP.
We are.
From this show on the Metal Coffee Shop YouTube channel. Yep, so you'll want to tune into that too.
There's so much going on. I know. So, for everyone who's at the Air Barriers show, have a great time. Let's say hi to Megan and Zane and the team who's there. And then, like I said, next week we'll be at RT3. Then we have more coming up after that. FRSA. If you haven't signed up for the Florida show, sign up now.
First week of June. Yeah, that's going to be great. So we're going to be there doing live coffee conversations, sponsored by QXO.
Yes, sponsored by QXO. We're going to get that one right. I love it. I think so too. Well, as we always on our weekly blend, check out the news page. There are all kinds of articles out there. I know we just had an article that came out on the Roofing Alliance. It should be there up today, I do believe.
Yep.
For the meeting from last week.
Written by yours truly.
Right. On the airplane, on the way home. And we also have lots of articles coming out just every day. I can't believe how much is happening in the industry. So press releases, check it out.
Yes, and I also want to recommend that folks look in the newsroom. I think it's under RCS Originals. Lauren White, our editor, went to the Oregon State competition for the Oregon Skills USA. It was really cool. She talked to some of the participants, the students, the advisors.
Yes.
I know she did some videos. There's some videos out there on our YouTube channel as well.
Really,
but that was a really great article too.
It's been really fun to watch these state. We had California, and we have an article coming out on that, the California competition that Lauren's working on. We had Oregon, Massachusetts just went. We had Virginia happening. And so all of these state competitions getting ready for the big event, the end of June, the National Skills USA in Atlanta, where we will be there. And we'll be live coming to you through YouTube, talking to the students who are coming into the booth and talking to the competitors, and also a lot of the sponsors.
Yeah. It's going to be great.
I know. Classified ads, I was just on it the other day. There's all kinds of things. There's equipment. People are looking for jobs. You just never know what you're going to find in the classified ads. So check it out.
Yeah.
And all 3 sites.
All 3 sites, yes, because they're
different.
You know, there's some are on one and not the other, and so
Right.
we got to visit them all.
If you're looking for metal forming machines or metal, go to Metal Coffee Shop. If you're looking for sprayers, hit the Coatings Coffee Shop. You never know. So, well, Karen, I think we're going to have a great show here. I'm really excited. I love our space.
I know.
Yeah.
It's comfy.
Alex, great job. We have our team. We're here all by ourselves, so we have to thank our team for getting us all ready to go.
That means we don't have a camera operator, so I'm
right.
going to go.
So she's going to go. We will be watching, seeing all of you next week on the Weekly Blend. But today, track us on Metal Coffee Shop. We'll be bringing live interviews today, tomorrow, and Friday. See you then.